friends. Welcome to another episode of Deep True Crime. I'm Manny Rodriguez. In today's episode, we are discussing the unspeakable crimes that should never ever happen by the mom of two, Jeannie Pettis-Cloux. Before going live on social media, smeared with the blood of the two children she had just stabbed, Jeannie Pettis-Cloux, she FaceTimes their father 3 times. The first time showing him their bloodied 2-year-old son, then their wounded 4-year-old daughter, and finally, the third FaceTime was both of the children with their necks cut and the girl gasping for air on the bed. The young girl, Paris Roberts, she died at the University Medical Center on Sunday, August 7, 2022, of sharp trauma injuries. She underwent multiple life-saving procedures, but ultimately she died to hemorrhagic shock due to her injuries, which included a laceration on her neck down to her spine that damaged her trachea, along with cuts to the upper chest and shoulder. The 2-year-old boy, Jason Roberts, he remained intubated in critical condition as of Monday, August 8th, 2022, while he was waiting another surgery to determine whether his trachea is healing correct. After slitting her children's throats, Pettis-Cloux turned the knife on herself, inflicting a superficial cut to collarbone area. She was treated at a hospital before being booked in jail. Police were called to a home in the 3100 block of Law Street at around 11:30 a.m. August 7, 2022 by the children's father, Jermaine Roberts, after he received a threatening phone call. Jeannie, she informed Roberts she had damaged his vehicle, that she was not going to jail, and that she would kill herself and the kid. When Roberts arrives at her house, he finds the door barred. Jeannie, she's yelling at him, "We gone, it's over with." Roberts breaks a window to force his way inside, and he finds the boy and girl on a bed that's soaked with blood. The girl was foaming at the mouth, the boy face down in blood. Jeannie, she bit Roberts and threatened him with a knife before he took the children to University Medical Center, where they underwent surgery. And you can see in this video here on the top right, you'll see Roberts go running by this camera. There he is right there running after receiving the 3 different FaceTime calls. You can see him running, and then moments later, he is running back to his truck with the children. You can later see him after busting into the home. You can later see him with the girl in his arms and the boy trying to keep up behind him. That's them getting back in the truck, and he's rushing them to the hospital. And you can see a still picture of a video. She broadcasted herself live on Facebook, crying and bloodied, and her shirt is seen with the blood on it in this video. And she says, "I'm done. My children is dead. I'm done. I'm done. And it's all Jermaine fault. It's always Jermaine fault. I'm done. I'm killing myself." And this was not the first time that Jeannie and Roberts had clashed or that she had damaged the vehicle. Last May in 2021, Jeannie smashed the windshield and scratched the paint of a black 2014 Jaguar sedan that belonged to Robert's girlfriend. And so his girlfriend, she files a non-domestic stay-away order against Jeannie Pettis-Cloux. And Jeannie, she did plead guilty to simple criminal damage in connection with the vandalized vehicle. In March, Jeannie tested positive for benzodiazepine, cocaine, and cannabinoids during a drug screening at Orleans Parish Criminal Drug Court. Jeannie, she was in a child custody dispute with Roberts, who had reportedly sued Jeannie in April, seeking joint custody. He even wrote at one time in his petition to get custody arrangement, and he was in what is the best interest of the children. His reasoning was, the mother doesn't allow me to see my kids because I'm in a relationship. She's not stable or providing a healthy environment for the kids. The mother drops the kids off to other family members and tell them not to let me see the kids. I can only see them if I go to her house. The mother takes non-prescribed pills. She drinks and drives under the influence. So Roberts, he was trying to get custody of the two children because even her own family members say she wasn't stable. She was struggling with mental health issues. Well, seeing what she did, oh my gosh. And I don't understand mental struggles. I'm not going to try to play a doctor. I'm not going to try to understand those things. I know that people struggle with these things. My only wish is that if you're struggling, go get help. There's normally these red flags inside of you that can tell you that's not right. That's not okay. Don't ignore those, right? Because even her own family members, they said that she had mental health issues, and they say this Sunday morning that this happened, the family endured an unspeakable tragedy. Their statement reads, "Mental health is a crisis that is affecting every family, and ours is no different. The lack of mental health services and the toxic mix of social media has added to the problems we face as a community." I do agree with that. They say in this statement, this is a large family of faith, and we ask with all humility that the city pray for our family and for our Paris and JCR. Magistrate Commissioner Dennis Moore, he enacted Gwen's Law in lieu of setting bond at Jeannie's first appearance at court. Now, Gwen's Law is invoked in domestic violence cases to prevent the suspect from immediately bonding out of jail and doing further harm. It allows a 7-day delay in the setting of the bond, which functions as a cooling off period for the person arrested. And so when police get there, she is arrested. She did try to hurt herself, but this unspeakable crime over a child custody battle is as sad as it possibly gets. If you are a person of prayer, please pray for the family. Pray for these two kids. Rest in peace to the 4-year-old girl, Paris, who has passed away. Please pray Jason lives through this, only 2 years old. Well, there is the tragic story behind the act of Jeannie Pettis-Clore, who sounds like she was suffering through mental problems. There's a good chance she'll never see the light of day. And we just wish this didn't happen. Shouldn't happen. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to serving you again.